No, I don't think we have a problem trying to attract staff. We don't always get it right, but most of the time we do. And I think with staff, we look more for, relevant connections to the brand and the vision of the brand and belief in the brand. We look for that perhaps over and above past industry experience. So we want people who believe that we can create a global brand from this country, love the story, start adding to the story when you discuss it with them, rather than say, I spent 10 years at X. We're still a relatively small company, and getting people has largely been done through existing networks from previous businesses, people we liked working with in the past and who like working with us. A network of people through some of our clients, through some of our retailers. We don't have a formal structure for staff, motivation or incentives, other than particularly with salespeople, a fair portion of their remuneration is performance-based. I think that's important. And then I think what we do quite well is share the belief. We're good at sharing war stories, wins and losses. When you're a salesperson, it's pretty tough to take a hit when you're out on the road and get someone decline to take the brand on. So that person needs to be able to share it and get buoyed up by the person next door who just scored 20 Bloomingdale stores in the US. So we try and create a culture of success and momentum, and it's important to share stories in doing that. From a previous company, 42 Below, what we used to do with staff is we used to have this little thing called a Monty. Whenever there was a big win, whenever we got a new account, whenever we won an award, the person who won that account or won that award had the right to call a Monty, and they could call it any time of the day, even if it was 9 o'clock in the morning. And what it was is everyone had to go to the boardroom no matter what, even if you're in a meeting, you brought your clients or whomever you're with into that meeting. That person announced their big win and everyone had to do a shot. So it was a great privilege to be able to call a Monty. You wanted to be the guy that sent that email because you got something good to tell, and it was great to hear Monties, So I think spreading that culture of success and celebration is important, no matter how you do it. Culture is the most important asset in a business. My best ideas don't often come when I'm sitting in the office. They come when you're in the shower or when you're on a walk on the weekend. And for that to happen with you and your staff will only happen when you're immersed in a really enjoyable, motivating culture where everyone believes we can create this global brand. To build a culture where we're all wanting to add to it and have ideas, I think it's a little bit of a structure. I think the structured part is we're going to be a leader in this category in a few years' time. You've got to keep making sure everyone believes that, and I think everyone needs to feel that they're making a difference. If someone comes in here this morning with a great idea, you want to listen to them and you want them to believe that their idea can be in the market by this afternoon. When that person gets knocked back a few times, they start kind of coming up with ideas, and then you've got a kind of a flat culture.